Arsenal kept their Premier League title dreams alive on Sunday afternoon as they squeezed past Tottenham 3-2 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. An own goal from Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg, followed by strikes from Bukayo Saka and Kai Havertz in the first half, meant the Gunners thought they put the game to bed early, but in the second half, David Raya offered Tottenham a lifeline when his chipped pass out from the back found Christian Romero, who slotted the ball beyond a bewildered Arsenal defence. With 5 minutes left to play, the hosts were given a penalty when Declan Rice wiped out Ben Davies inside the box. Son Heung-min expertly dispatched his spot kick to set up a grandstand finish, but Mikel Arteta's side were able to keep their fierce rivals at bay and hold on to a crucial 3 points. The victory puts Arsenal 4 points ahead of Manchester City, who sit in second, with the Citizens still to play their 2 games in hand. Meanwhile, a rampant first-half display puts a dagger into Tottenham's chances of securing Champions League qualification for the 2024-25 campaign. Tottenham player ratings, GK, Guglielmo Vicario, 6/10. Vicario has been one of Tottenham's best players this season, but he was let down this afternoon by a poor defence in front of him. His 100% pass completion rate suggests the Italian cut a figure of confidence throughout, but 3 goals conceded is enough to warrant a drop in his rating. LB, Ben Davies, 5 out of 10, worked tirelessly against Saka early on but caved under persistent pressure. He could have done more to stop the second goal and then looked out of shape and out of his comfort zone from there on in. Tottenham will want Destiny Udogie back as soon as possible. CB, Mickey van de Ven, June 5, 10. The Dutchman was unlucky to see his 25th-minute goal ruled out for offside. Defensively, he struggled, just as everyone else did against the fast Arsenal transition. CB, Christian Romero, 7/10. After winning 2 headers from an attacking corner, it was Romero who came closest to leveling the tie early into proceedings. In the second, the Argentinian hit the post, bookending a crucial flashpoint in the afternoon. He completed his hat-trick of missed opportunities in the second half to summarize Tottenham's performance before being gifted a goal by Raya when his costly chipped pass was finished comfortably to give the Lilywhites a lifeline. RB, Pedro Porro, 5/10. Speculative shots at one end and a total of 0 tackles at the other capsulises Porro's torrid outing. CDM, Rodrigo Bentancur, 6/10. Arguably the most energetic midfielder on the pitch. He helped Tottenham dominate the middle of the park, with his pressing forcing errors in Arsenal's build-up early on, but lost influence as Arsenal showed their clinical edge. Made way for Pape Matar Sarr at halftime. CDM, Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg, 6 out of 10, scored the own goal, damaging his rating after a lively start that saw him pull the midfield strings alongside Bentancur diligently. Following the second goal, Spurs lost control, and a lot of that could be put down to the midfield battle. LM, Timo Werner, 5/10, subbed off for Brennan Johnson due to injury before the close of the first half. Werner played little to no role in the derby, with his 5 passes and 15 touches telling readers everything they need to know. CM, James Maddison, 5 out of 10, no successful dribbles, a 0% shots on target rate, and a cross success rate of 14% shows Maddison's performance as fruitless for Tottenham. He was brought off with 30 minutes left. RM, Dejan Kulusevski, 6.5 out of 10, the abject scoreline wasn't to criticize the ones who were trying in the first half. Kulusevski ran himself into the ground throughout the game. St. Heung-min Son, 7/10, not helped by a lack of service. Son will want to forget about this one quickly. The South Korean played out an almost entirely non-existent outing in attack in the first period. Ange Postecoglou's decision to keep him on rewarded the Australian when he converted the penalty that heaped pressure on Arsenal late on. Sub, Brennan Johnson, 5/10, did very little to help Tottenham, mirroring his predecessor Timo Werner. Sub, Richarlison, 5 out of 10, continuing the theme, Richarlison was poor up front for Spurs. His headbutt on Saliba probably warranted a red card, but he got lucky. Sub, Yves Bissouma, 6/10, comfortable in possession. Bissouma was brought on for defensive stability but wasn't called into action too often as his teammates piled on the pressure. Sub, Pape Sarr, 6.5 out of 10, offering a 100% success rate in dribbling and passing. Sarr was the only shining light on Tottenham's bench. Arsenal player ratings, GK, David Raya, 5/10. There wasn't many occasions when Raya had to be called into action. But when dealt an easy pass out from the back, he gifted Romero a lifeline. Only he will know what went through his mind to invite pressure onto his back line. LB, Takahiro Tomiyasu, 6/10. Like Raya, Tomiyasu didn't have much to do. But, again, looked measured in his approach when called upon. CB, Gabriel, 7/10. Self-assured as ever, Gabriel's confidence showing helped bring composure to Arsenal's defense, with his last-ditch tackle on Kulusevski in the second half preserving the guests' clean sheet before Raya's mistake. CB, William Saliba, 7/10, kept Son out of the game and dealt with everything that came at him. Partnering Gabriel, there seemed to be no route to goal for Spurs before and after their bolt from the blue. RB, Ben White, 7/10. Ben White has been sensational in recent weeks. His link-up play with Saka was the key theme in a first half that made Tottenham's comeback job impossible.